So at that point I said, okay, I guess I gotta go to Zhou Enlai's hometown. And then Zhou Enlai says, I can't imagine a more beautiful poem about China being written by a foreigner. My name is Mark Levine. For the past 15 years, I've been living in Beijing, where I teach at a very special university, Zhongyang Minzu Daxue. Out upon the Jiangsu plain lies the city of Huai'an. It's a place I'm proud to call my home. This was in 2005. Beijing was preparing for the 2008 Summer Olympics. So I decided, okay, I'm gonna come. I applied for different jobs, but there was one that was particularly different. The invitation letter began by saying Huaiyan Teachers College, which is proud to be the hometown of the first premier of the People's Republic of China, Zhou Enlai. I was a labor and community organizer. We studied and read about workers' struggles in various parts of the world. And as a result, I had learned some about Zhou Enlai and his contributions, both to the creation of and the building of the People's Republic of China. And I also learned a lot about his contributions and his support for foreigners who were in China. So at that point I said, okay, I guess I gotta go to Zhou Enlai's hometown. And it was a really good decision. It was not just my first song for China, it was my first song. And I was invited to go sing at a spring festival celebration of an organization called the Huai'an Business Club. And suddenly two people appear on stage. One of them is Zhou Enlai and her brother, the niece and nephew of Zhou Enlai. And then Zhou Enlai says, I can't imagine a more beautiful poem about China being written by a foreigner. This was a gift from Zhou Enlai, Zhou Enlai's niece. So this was a great, beautiful picture, a great honor. Music was always part of my life. People say, you're a songwriter. I'd say, no, not exactly. Because that first song I wasn't planning to write. It kind of just appeared, it came to me. As I look around Huai'an during the time I'm there, you see things changing very, very rapidly. And you could see this growth and progress. And the title of the song is called Huai'an Promise of the Future. And what I could see before my eyes was the future coming into view. And I make reference to Zhou Enlai in the song, that this is what Zhou Enlai's dream was. This is what his purpose was, to help improve the conditions of life for the people of China in a beneficial way, in a peaceful way, in a positive way. Toward which Premier Zhou Enlai. On a 24-hour train ride from Songzhi to Guangzhou, there are so many wonderful sights to see. But the best sight of them all. In 2016, I obtained a permanent residency card. It's an identity card, as the Chinese call it. I'm 74 years old, however, with a green card. It gives me the right to be here and work, and often people will say, don't you take a vacation? And my answer is, my entire life is like a vacation, because I get to spend all of these things doing things I want to do, sharing things, talking to people. Those are the things that keep me younger and healthier, right? If I were to stop doing those things, I would get old very fast. Whatever I'm doing, I'm a teacher. I'm always trying to teach non-Chinese people about the reality of China, and many Chinese people learn through the eyes of a foreign friend how China is perceived. I want to keep doing those things, and hopefully that leads along the way of the building of a shared future for all of mankind and a more peaceful world. In 2014, I received the Friendship Award. Certificate of Friendship is awarded to Mr. Mark Levine in appreciation of your enthusiastic support for China's construction and your friendly cooperation. I teach English in China at Zhongyang Minzu Dashui. Oh, what a sight, so colorful and so bright, with the Minzu on display. With the Minzu on display.